My motivation in relationship with Dan Bullock came with hearing about Dan and also realizing that he was from Goldsboro and is buried here in Goldsboro. I think I have a personal relationship with Dan because I understand his feelings of trying to do better in his life. And he was, and when I finally decided upon myself to explore Dan's location and the grave, I'd lived here for 25 years and never knew where he was buried. It was a Saturday, and I looked it up, and it had it listed as being at Willowdale. Well, I went to Willowdale, and I pretty much knew that it wasn't there, and I realized that there was. I knew that there was another cemetery not far from there that was predominantly a black cemetery. And I got directions to it. I knew where it was. I got directions and I drove down there. And it's an interesting drive into that cemetery. And there's a new section and an old section. And I went through the new section, and the headstone is, you can recognize the headstone from pretty far away. But at the moment finding a grave was just a feeling of overwhelming sadness and joy that, there it is. And then immediately I realized that, geez, I can see people have been here, but it looked a little forlorn. It was plastic flowers. One was missing and the other one was faded, and I just pulled up and went over and looked at it and stood there and just, there it is. That's the youngest American at 15, and there's the headstone. And this is what I've been reading about, and this is what I see, and here it is. And this Dan Bullock's grave is exactly 2 miles from my house. And I spent some time there and just reflecting back, because I was in the military in 1969, and I'm reflecting back to I was only 18, and he was 15 and 14 when he went in.